Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world as I'm posting this video, or whenever you happen to see it. This video is labeled for October 5th because I'm posting it in time for the 5th where I am in the world. The 5th may have already come and gone for you, depending on where you are, or you might not see this video for a few weeks or months or years. So I'm setting the intention and asking that this message find you whenever you're meant to hear it, and that it be a message for you for the next 24 hours. We're going to connect here and see what messages are coming up for the collective for the next 24 hours. What is our message here? My dears and my darlings. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. I like her. Now, traditionally, Queen of Pentacles can be an earth sign person or somebody who has an earth placement, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You could be dealing with an earth sign person. If you have earth sign placements, you may be turning your focus and attention more seriously to those areas of your life or to those houses. Now, the Queen of Pentacles oftentimes comes in to give us reassurance of success, of abundance. She's associated with domestic matters and the home. Some tarot, I don't know if I want to call them experts or teachers, refer to her as the domestic goddess. She works hard, she plays hard. These may be characteristics you're coming into or dealing with someone with these kinds of characteristics. When she comes up for me in my reading, she brings a couple of really reassuring messages. First and foremost, that the efforts you're making financially or the efforts that you're making for security and stability are going to happen, right? The day is going to come. There's going to be an upgrade for you in your living circumstance, in your living situation. There's going to be an upgrade for you in your living environment or your home. The things that you're wishing for, you're going to achieve or manifest. But she also comes in with the message for me in my readings that physical self-care is absolutely positively crucial for you right now. We are coming into a full moon this Friday. And so typically we might start feeling those full moon vibes 3 days before, sometimes sooner, sometimes earlier, depending on how that particular moon energy may be affecting us and what we're going through. So some of you might already be feeling those full moon vibes. You may be feeling a little drained as you're coming into a time of release or change or transformation. And so the Queen of Pentacles says right now, physical self-care is really important for you right now. Make sure you're getting good quality sleep. Make sure that you are doing things at the end of the day to just kind of unwind and relax and just forget about the day and let the day go. Forget about your stresses and worries, cut cords, whatever you need to do to just kind of unwind. Maybe take a nice shower or a nice bath to relax and wash off the day. Lotions, bed sheets, pajamas that feel really good on the skin, that make it feel really good to be in the body, that make you feel very comfortable. That really appeal to your senses. Eating nutritious food that's healthy, that's giving you the appropriate nutrition and vitamins, help with the hormone balance and the mental focus, but also food that you enjoy eating, right? Not punishing yourself. Like if you absolutely hate broccoli and you're saying, well, I got to be healthy and I got to nourish myself and broccoli is really healthy, and you go to the store and you buy a bunch of broccoli and you're forcing yourself to eat broccoli morning, noon, and night. That you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a punishment. There are 1,000 other things that are healthy that you probably like eating. Anything that you can to create a sense of sanctuary in your living space. This might be a good time to clear away clutter. This might be a good time to clear away things that are no longer being used or are just gathering dust. Someone I used to work for, she told me that if she hasn't used it in 1 year, like if when she's going through her stuff, if she hasn't used it in 1 year, if it can be donated, she donates it. If it could be repurposed into something else and she feels like doing that, she'd repurpose it into something else. And if it's trash, if it's something that can't be repaired or something that needs to go in the trash, it's not donatable, it's not fixable, it's not repurposable, she'll throw it away. Or if it's something that can be sold, she'll sell it. So maybe this is a good time for you to start making those piles for yourself, or those boxes, the donation pile, the try to sell pile, the repurposing or giving away, or some things might just go right into the trash. But this might be a good time to clear away this stuff. This is a form of energy clearing. This is a form of releasing, right? And there's the whole concept of, what is it, is it Marie Kondo, is that her name, where she says if it doesn't spark joy, get rid of it. That might be a confusing concept, something here. This lighter may not spark joy when I hold it, but I need it. Am I like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I'm touching this lighter? No, but I need it. I'm not going to throw it away. So maybe a better way of rephrasing that would be, pay attention to the memories or the feelings that you might have attached to it. Maybe it's something that is bringing you sadness. There may be things in your home that are bringing you great sadness that you can't throw away. You just simply can't. And I'm about to say something, I know somebody in the comments is gonna disagree with me and say, no, you're wrong, Amethyst. You can't throw that stuff away. Technically, you can, okay? So I would say that to the people in the comments who would tell me I'm wrong for what I'm about to say. But for some of you, you might just feel like you can't do it. You can't throw these things away. You may have certain gifts that people gave you. Maybe some of these came through family when somebody passed away and it got handed down to you. Maybe there may be family photos or things that are around, and they may make you very sad when you see them. You might not have the best memories. It might be bringing up to your mind sad times, times of loss, or just not feeling loved, or looking at the photo and saying, look at all these people smiling like we were a happy family. But oh, people didn't know what life was like in that house. There could just be things that are bringing you sadness, and you're just on autopilot with that sadness, and you just have them up because you feel obligated. If there are things like this, you can go ahead and take them down and box them up, and put them somewhere where you don't have to see them. I know there's people out there who are like, burn it all, and some of us, we're ready to do that, but not everybody is ready to do that. So if you just kind of feel like, oh, but there's the stuff that makes me sad, but I can't get rid of it, you can box it up and you can put it away somewhere where you don't have to see it. I would recommend not storing it under your bed. I would recommend not storing it in your bedroom or like in a bedroom closet, but somewhere where you don't have to see it. And depending on where you live, this is something as a city girl I learned over the last year. I've never lived in a rural area before, and I've never really been like out in nature, and I'm not like completely boonies, but like there's mice here, and there's all kinds of critters and creatures that like I'm not used to growing up, the way that I grew up in the bigger cities. And so now I've learned that you can't just take something and put it in the back shed, because there's tarantulas, there's mice, there's all kinds of things, and they'll get into stuff. And so maybe, if depending on where you live, take that into consideration when you're boxing something up and when you're putting it away. Maybe you need to put it in a container that's going to withstand the elements, that's not going to have creatures that are going to be gnawing through it, or making a mess of it. So that's something you may want to take into consideration. But overall, this is a time to create your sanctuary, right? Think about if you had somebody staying with you. And some of you might say, well, all I have is a bed in the corner, but even then, maybe you're living with other people, but think of like, if you had a guest over, how would you treat that guest? Treat yourself the same way. You know, you're not gonna microwave a hot dog until it's bursted, until it's burst open and all, all messed up, and, put it in a napkin and hand it to your guest and say, go ahead and stand up over the trash can and eat that hot dog. And then afterwards, just go and push all the stuff off the couch and, put something on TV and just kind of, watch TV till you knock out and fall asleep. You're not going to do that to a guest. So don't do that to yourself. I have nothing against hot dogs, but maybe prepare the hot dog in a way you would prepare it for a guest. Maybe treat yourself with the same consideration and respect that, oh, let me clear this stuff off the couch. Let me get it put away. Let me give myself a respectable place to sit down. Whatever that you can do to create that sense of sanctuary and that sense of luxury, right? Like we might create a sense of luxury for a guest or for like a date or somebody that we want to impress. We got to treat ourselves the same way. This is going to ground us. This is going to help us be more connected to the physical world, to be in our body, to know that we deserve to receive, to enjoy receiving, and opening us up to receive even more. All right, my dears, you may want to check out your weekly forecasts if you haven't already. There's a link in the description of the video that will take you to the weekly forecasts. There's also a link in the description that will take you to the love readings for October. And if you want to schedule a private reading with me, at the time of posting this, I am having a sale on the 60-minute and the 30-minute videos. The 60-minute videos are usually $150. Right now I'm doing them for $111. The 30-minute videos are usually $65. Right now I'm doing them for $44. So you may want to check those out. There's also other readings that are less costly. So you can go click on the link that takes you to the scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can see if there's any reading options that you think would be good for you. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all will come back and check out next week's forecasts, but also come back and check out tomorrow's message as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Be well.